My guest is David Bustamante. He's with the Roanoke Redevelopment and Housing Authority. I know you're the executive director.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us. We want to find out more about the Housing Authority today. Start by telling us what's the mission of the Roanoke Redevelopment and Housing Authority.
Our mission is to become leaders in affordable housing and self-sufficiency, while at the same time inspire our communities and the people that live within our communities to be the best that they possibly be through self-sufficiency programs.
And why do you think housing is so important?
Housing is, according to Maslow, one of your basic needs. And we have so many people here in the city of Roanoke that need housing. Our wait lists are always full. We run at 100% occupancy. And now recently with the pandemic, if you do not have an ability to have a home, it's very difficult for you to isolate. It's very difficult for your children to do their schoolwork. Right. So the Housing Authority is very much aware of how important housing is, but we do a lot more than just provide keys to a unit. As I tell my staff, that our job does not end once we give the keys out. That's when our job begins. We want to be able to remove barriers. We want to be able to send people to work, educate them, and hopefully they'll be able to go out into the communities and become responsible citizens.
So now how does your organization engage with the community? What ways do you do that?
We do that with, we have a walk and talk that was generated or started with Villages at Lincoln, and it's taken off very well. We also do a lot, I could probably sit here and talk about all the providers that work with us probably the whole day, but you know, Virginia Western, Carillion, Region 5, Adult Education, they're all coming in and working with our residents to try to make our residents achieve self-sufficiency.
And now I understand you have a Roanoke Envision Center. Tell us about that. How does it work? Tell us about the progress of the center.
The Envision Center is supposed to be a centralized hub that provides the people everything that they need in order to become self-sufficient. So there is a educational component, there's a workforce component, there's a mentoring component, and a health component.
Okay.
We've moved the Envision Center back and forth because we acquired recently the library across the street, and we're refurbishing the library for that to become our Envision Center. We're currently here at Lansdowne. So what we have, all of these providers that are hopefully at one point or another going to be in the library providing all of these services to sort of bring everything that's needed into one location.
Good.
So they don't have to go to 5 or 6 locations. And we're very excited about it. It's taken off. We have a lot of participation and a lot of, as I said, providers that are willing to come down and spend some time with our participants and get them educated and get them to work.
And how do you see the future of the Roanoke Redevelopment and Housing Authority? What's your perspective on that?
We'll continue to try to build as much affordable housing as we possibly can. As I said before, the need for affordable housing in this community is overwhelming. We opened up our housing choice voucher wait list, and we had over 3,500 applicants apply. And as I said before, our wait lists are always full to the max. So we're going to try our best to continue to build affordable housing, but at the same time, we want to make sure that those that are in our programs are able to go out and maybe leave public housing, maybe leave the Section 8 program. Yes. And the only way to be able to do that is if you are able to provide them with the needed education and the ability to find and retain employment.
Anything you'd like to add that we didn't cover today?
I would say that if anybody has any questions about what we do, they could visit our website, www.rkhousing.org, or our Facebook page. And if they need any further information or questions, they could always call our front desk, which is 983-9281.
Well, this is such a valuable organization. Y'all are doing so much, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you very much for having me.